guys, Frank here, your virtual general aviation aviator. And today I am in the Grand Caravan, the Cessna Grand Caravan 208 with the pod. And let's see, I am down in the Bahamas, actually Nassau, looks like. And I am going to take a flight. Let me just pull it up on Sky Vector. Drag that over. Yeah, so I am going to take a flight from Lindenberg, Penland, hope I got that right, to this little small airfield called San Andros. At least it looks small on the Sky Vector map. Anyway, the flight, as you can see, is about 89 nautical miles, and ETA, don't pay that no attention because the tail number here is the 7566 Mike is, I believe, 7566 Mike. I think that's the citation. Um, and I am not flying a citation anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that to show you the route here. And 86, 89, 90 nautical miles, or roughly 90 miles. So it should take us, I'm expecting it to take us in this aircraft about 40 minutes. All right, so let's get rid of this guy. I can pull it back out of the way so that everything look good. Now, the Thranda Caravan, that's by Thranda. The Cessna Caravan is by Thranda. And let's see, let's get in it. All right, engine mode. Let's change that to realistic. Targets off, reflections are on, panel reflections, we just leave them off. All covers are off, all doors are closed, and tie downs are off. GPU is not needed, cargo pod is on, chocks are off, and brakes are on. Yeah, so right now I got this Palms livery. I might have a livery that I've used with this plane. Uh, see, now all of these are dynamic. Uh, Man, a lot of blue on that one. But let's change it to something that's not too crazy and go ahead and fix our tail number. And our tail number is November 222 X-ray whiskey for this one. X-ray whiskey need to be capped. And I'll go ahead and apply that. And it should, let's see, yeah, it should pop in. There we go. Yeah, so, and let's go ahead and apply this. All right, so while that's applying, then what can I do to move us ahead? I guess I just have to wait on it. Thranda really does do really good work with their modeling, and actually the dirt, the you can see that it looks a little dirty. I can actually go in here and make it look brand new, but it is a workhorse in the case that I'm using it in, so we'll leave it as is. All right, so weight and balance, of course, let's see, that's going to be me as a pilot. 184 is fine. And let's see, I have a few people riding along um, because this is a part 135. Ah, shucks. Okay, there we go. This is a part 135 flight, so let's give him 204. And let's see, let's give her 143. Let's give this person um, 214. Let's give this person um, and this person. This is all that we're going to take in terms of people. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. That's not 7 people. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. All right, and let's get the weight in here. Let's click that and then go up from 175. Pretty heavy guy here. All right, and let's put a little um, cargo on board. Let's see now. I need to make it so that you can see the weight and balance here. Actually, by this having these X's actually mean something. Let's see. I'm not sure what. Uh, huh. Oh man, did I wipe out everything? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, there they are. Okay, so yeah, let's leave that there, and we'll go ahead and save that just in case I lose it for somehow. Now, right here, just on the edge of my um, weight and balance, my CG envelope, and let's see, I've got looks like I've got 83 gallons of fuel or 556 pounds of fuel. So that's going to be enough to get us to where we are going. Oxygen is 4. Yeah, so let's come on down to cameras. I'm not using cameras and volumes. Um, yeah, I don't know why these are all the way down, but let's turn them up a little. And now I can hear some outdoor noises. Okay, good deal. And and I don't need to do any slewing. And panel, uh, I'm not sure which panel I have, but I am going to use the one that's up there. The only thing I don't like about the panel that's on the plane right now is that it's showing my barometer of my QNH in hectopascals, and I needed to show. I don't know how to read hectopascals. 10 dot 10 1013. I know it's standard, but I'm used to 2992 for my barometer. All right, for my miscellaneous, de-ice is enabled. In this neck of the woods, I probably wouldn't have any de-icing. Let's see, how did that change the plane? Yeah, you can see how these edges changed. Um, in this neck of the woods, I don't need mud flaps, and I don't need Thranda, tundra tires. Um, so, so yeah, okay. And I do have the passenger version. I could, if I was just carrying freight, then I could get rid of the windows. But yeah, and the downer field is something I've really never played with, so I'm just gonna leave them there at 100%. Executive seats are disabled. All right, so um, that gets me ready to get this guy going. All right, so check. Why is that turning? Is it the wind? Okay, let's see. Why is that moving that? Let me sort that out. So I'm in a plane that I don't fly that often. I hadn't flown it in a while, but I thought it would be cool to jump back into some of these aircraft that I haven't flown in a while. Just for the fun of it. Now, with that said, um, there are. With that said, I don't have as many X-plane aircraft in my virtual hangar as I do X-plane 11. aircraft in my virtual hangar, and this is X-Plane 12. All right, so let's continue to move forward. All right, so let's get this guy fired up here. Brakes are set. Let's check the fuel. Let's turn this fuel lever on. And there we go. Fuel, okay. Oxygen is not going to be required today. Standby. Okay, yeah, looking good, looking good. All right, as I like to say, I'm happy, happy. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and turn on our nav lights and our beacon. Okay, and just want to. So looks like the lights are working on my alpha yoke. So yeah, good to know. All right, so yeah, got that done. Got that done, and let's look down here. All right, so we are going to get this guy started up. Not following the checklist. Um, so battery, and I just saw something just a second ago. Oh yeah, that's what I saw. Okay, so I saw this guy here, and so I can see the drain on the battery there. All right, and whoa, not that. It won't come on, go off. I was trying to zoom in with the mouse scroll. All right, so fuel boost can go to on, generator go up to on, and standby power can come on, and ignition can come on. Now, this is a turbine, so what we're going to do is we're going to watch this this foot pound, and when it, let's see, which one of these guys we want? Okay, I'm sorry, the NG, and when it gets over 15, around 15%, then we want to go ahead and add fuel. All right, so so let's clear for people, and don't see anybody out there, and clear prop. All right, and here we go. All right, looking for about 15 here. I can go, I got it, so I can add power that adds fuel. She is coming alive. Brakes are set. All right. Our GT look good. Prop still coming up. Nice. And I'm gonna turn the engine sounds down just a tad. And okay, so I turn the starter off. Now, what would have been cool if they'd have modeled that so you have to hold it, then you let it go, it pops back. All right, the ignition can come off, and the fuel, the auxiliary fuel can go to normal. All right, cool. And we can turn our avionics on. then let's just zoom in here on the avionics. And let's go ahead and turn this guy on. And we are gonna fly VFR, but we're still gonna put in a squawk code. So let's see, what might they give us? Four, 4, 2, 3. Okay, we'll take it. All right, and let's see this frequency here. Let's see. Let's find our frequency for the ATIS. So I got a little cheat here. ATIS is for this airport. Looks like it's gonna be 118.7, and I'm gonna change it on COM2. So 7, 118, and tower is going to be 119.5, but we're going to talk to ground first. So do I have a ground frequency? Looks like tower is going to handle both ground and tower, and of course I've already talked to clearance delivery. That's where I got my squawk code, and we're going to fly runway head and add up below 1500. So that's let's see, so tower is what again? Shucks, 1195. I got lost there for a second. All right, tower is 1195. And after we leave tower, then we're gonna talk to approach, which is 125.3, or a departure 125.3. So 125.3. All right. So my radios are all set up, and I'm actually able to hear some chatter. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our headphones on. All right, so our headphones are on, and you can see those noise canceling headphones are the bomb. All right, and what now? Okay, so I'm done with this guy. Let's see. So yeah, and let's get our ATIS again, because I don't think that I made a note of that. Let me get something to write it down on. And so I got a cool little knee pad here, but my belt strap, I don't know how they came up with such a long belt strap on this, so I had a tough time strapping it around my knee and making it so it's convenient. So anyway, it is what it is, right? When it came and I got it, I didn't send it back, so yeah. All right. Maybe they're all like that, I don't know. All right, so let's put in our flight plan, and I actually got that saved. So flight plan, small button, there we go, and Scroll down. A lot of planes in here. So we are going MYNN to MYAN. Make sure that's correct. Yep, that is correct. And enter. Oh man, I have to update my Iraq. All right, so since this is pretty so straightforward, then I'm okay to fly with it. But probably with with in accordance to Flight 135, FAA 135, or whatever agency is responsible for your flight operations, I probably would be bound, legally bound to change it for charter flights. Anyway, let's keep going here. Turn down the chatter just a touch. Okay, and let's see. Get over here and clear. Make sure there's nobody out there. And let's see if I can turn up these panel lights. They're all right for me. I want to turn them up for your benefit. I know how dark when these cockpits gauges can look. Let's see. Left panel, right panel. These panel would be this black one here. Yeah. And lower panel overhead. That's not really going to help us in anything that we do, but go ahead and turn those up. Radios are fine. All right. So yeah. All right, let's hit the right button there. Let's get off. Let's get going here. I do like to move in a little bit. See this guy here? I want to fly with this as a, it's so easy to get in the habit of chasing that vertical speed needle when you don't have to, if you can fly with this doohickey. Man, I always forget what stuff is called. All right, so yeah. All right, so I am. Oh man, that jet's just floating up there, just sitting there with no landing gear showing. All right, so.
7043, runway 3 right, clear for takeoff, turn right heading 090, climb to 5000 feet, wind 030 at 12.
Go back to volume for a second, audio, and turn down. I want to turn down exterior. All right. But that didn't help for what I wanted it to do. Let's try. But that helps. Okay. That's right. I do have those noise canceling headphones on. All right, so I didn't make a note of the ADA, so I'm actually going to have to go back to it here.
7043, traffic near to the coastline is.
I'm not getting in the ADAs. Let's see. Let's try this. I'm actually going to use this tool to change where it won't change it on COM2. It'll only change it on COM1. So ADAS 118.7 and ASOS is 118.1. That's a different airport. Um, NYNN ATOS 118.2. That's still a different airport, but that might be what we'll tune into. So let's try.
Mike, Yankee, November, November, airport information, November 1800, Zulu, weather, wind 149 at 3, visibility 1.
300 what? Light and verbal. Clear. 300. I think it's 3000. The other weather that you was hearing real loud in your ear was the active sky frequency. So let's just use it because I do have active sky running. So get ready for a loud readback on the ATOS. Okay, here we go.
Mike, Yankee, November, November, airport information, Oscar 1800, Zulu, weather, wind 149 at 3, visibility 10,000, sky condition, few clouds at 2,500, temperature 2.24, altimeter 3002, advise on initial contact that you have information, Oscar.
Okay, 3002.
Mike, Yankee, November, November, airport information.
Turn that off. All right, so 3002. And what I have to do to figure that out is go over here to this one.
RNAV departures have been suspended due to turbulence on the climb out.
And 3002 is gonna give me roughly that's gonna give me roughly 50 feet, 20 feet. See, 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, 20 feet. So that's what I'm looking for. So, so yeah, so I should have roughly, looks like it's gonna be 1016 or 1017 or 1016.5 more aptly. All right. So I got that set. Let's go ahead and drop in the flaps that I need. I need one notch of flaps. And let's make sure I got those flap settings correct. Yep. Let's see, let's go back 10 to 10. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, one notch of flaps. All right. And we're good to go. Let's get the taxi lights on and let's make this happen. Now, winds are light and variable, or 140 at 3, which is light and variable. Anything under 4 is light. 4 knots is pretty much light and variable. So let's see, where is the airport? Actually, I think the runway is over here to my right, and okay, so it looks like I probably should be going this way, and I don't see a yellow brick road. Oh, there is my yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. All right, here we go. And let me turn my labels off for Traffic Global. One thing I did find out about Traffic Global is the longer it runs, the more it chews up VRAM or resources. So if my resources start to get too low, then I know to disable Traffic Global. All right. And 14 is going to point us to the east. We are actually flying to the west. Actually, we'll go ahead and take 14. Where's the windsock? I thought I saw one a second ago. There's one right here. Let's see if we can see it. So winds are actually coming this way. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take 1-4 just in case we get a gust. All right. And you can see the airline traffic is over there. Looks like he's taking 3-2. Let's take 3-2. Let's just be consistent with what the airlines are doing. All right. Now, can I get the 3-2 without back taxiing? Let's check and see. So, in order to get to 3-2, I would have to cross 3-2 and or go back. Yeah, let's actually we don't have to cross. We can just go back to where we were parked. All right, so let's get back on the yellow brick road and go back towards our FBO, which is Odyssey FBO in this neck of the woods. So great service at Odyssey. They did a good job taking care of me. So I'm happy with them. All right. So let's just turn here. And look at the livery on that guy. Australia something transportation. It's pretty cool. See, explain starting to change up some liveries. I don't think those liveries were Traffic Global. All right. And then I have to run out of the yellow brick road up here. I see a fence. Oh man, you mean to tell me there is no way to get across? So technically, I would have had to cross 3-2, but hey, I'm going through the fence. Yep, I am going through the fence. Right, so that's why the yellow brick road ended. And where's that airliner going? See, he just crossed. Oh, he's taking off. He's using a different runway.
Approaching runway 32.
Thank you, Happy Help, for a flight. Okay, so I'm at runway 32, and let's get cleared for takeoff. All right, and they just cleared me for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 32. Caravan 222 X-ray whiskey. All right, so let's throw on pitot heat, lights. So, which would be my strobes and landing lights and lights, camera.
Approaching runway 32.
And camera is to make sure I got this on altitude reporting. got my flaps in action. Make sure that my wet compass is matching up with the airplane heading heading compass, and let's do it. All right, so condition level 4, and when I take off road, we're gonna rotate at about 80, 60 knots, 80 knots rotate. Positive rate. If we had gear would be coming up now.
We did take a bird strike on the nose on rotation.
Well, we got gear, but if we had gear, retractable gear, you guys know exactly what I meant. And let's trim for this climb. Still putting a little right rudder in. And we'll do a left downwind. Actually we headed east. I'm in the southern, I wanted to go where I would have a tailwind,
Cross
and
Delta above.
let's see. Actually, I'm still north of the equator. Yeah, so actually I probably would have a flying to the west. I probably would have a headwind. My bad. All right, so we go ahead and turn and intercept our flight plan. And let's see. And actually, there's a waypoint that I didn't put in, so I'm gonna set my heading bug. Let's see. So let's drop that out, and let's see. I think that's heading there. Yep. And let's look at the map here. All right, yeah. So we'll fly this heading while we put in that waypoint. All right, get trimmed down. I can come off the power some, so I can come off the right rudder, trim it, and we are climbing up. We are 700 feet a minute for 4,000. And let's put our heading on. And put out, go over here. Okay, so I've got the heading in. And yep, I'm good. All right, so let's go ahead and set this guy for 4,000, and let's arm that. Let me zoom in here. Let's arm that. Okay, it's armed out. All right. And actually, I can switch the nav. And it ought to switch the nav automatically. Y'all damper is on. Okay, so good. Happy. All right. Now, I don't see it climbing. So let's they didn't give us 3,500, so let's do a vertical, and let's change this up to 500. And let's see, vertical 500, there we go. We still got it set to capture. Yep, I'm happy. And I should be climbing at 500, and I am. All right. So I got my safety equipment on. Got life rafts, a couple, since it has to be to carry all my passengers. All right, let's go ahead and kill my landing lights and leave the strobes on. Navs can go off. Don't need them. And yeah, I'm happy. All right. So now I don't know if I caught, because I actually am going through, and let's see, I did capture my altitude, but I'm still on a heading. So let's turn the heading off. And just do nav only. Let's see, getting here, heading, put nav, and turn heading off. All right, so make sure our CDI is on. That's the next thing that we want to do. All right, get our CDI set. So maybe now we'll turn back, and we're actually turning the wrong way. So let's do heading again.
Flight level 200. Flight level 200, American 2233.
I don't know why I'd want to do a 360, but as you can see, we'll soon be at our destination airport.
230 on the speed, descent tempo 200, American 2233.
And let's bring that head and bug on around a little bit.
Southwest 112, is the runway dry right now or what, sir? Runway dry. Runway dry, thank you.
Wrong button. There we go. See if we can't turn now back on and intercept. There we go. And let's see, flight plan. I never did get the waypoint in, which was Hensley.
210 on the speed, 190 on the heading, American 2233.
Probably too late for it. So this is what you be called, what's called getting behind the aircraft, which is something that you don't want to do in real life. So in real life, Hensley, how's that spelled? Z-Y. And Y. There we go. Enter. Accept. And then let's do a direct to Hensley. Direct to, not that guy. Let's go. Clear. And direct to. All right, activate that. Okay. Let's see what that looked like. Let's see if we've passed it already. Just about, just about. So probably could have did would have did better just not doing the not doing that waypoint since we were so far behind. Anyway, it is what it is, right? Okay. So, guys, you probably noticed that I haven't been making videos, and there are reasons other than life itself. One of the biggest reasons that I haven't been making videos, let's see, I can adjust, don't have any. Yeah, one of the biggest reasons why I haven't been making videos is because I've had some technical issues with my sim. So I'm running a plugin called SPAD, which is really a really powerful third party add-on, but having to learn how to program it, and I had it running, and it was I didn't have it programmed right, and it was causing some things to happen that made flying really, really difficult. Um, in fact, I would be flying, and all of a sudden, my yoke would just make these crazy um, um, maneuvers, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I couldn't figure out which plug-in it was, and then I had another issue with another plug-in, and yeah, so that had been putting a damper into my flying. I also had an issue with my recording software where it wasn't picking up my voice. So no, no, no. It was picking up my voice. It wasn't picking up the aircraft's sound. So I have a whole video that I recorded where I'm talking, but no engine noises. And I've been thinking about whether or not I should upload that to the other channel, the channel that only have about 100 subscribers, um, versus this channel here, which has a couple thousand and is still growing and is monetized. So I know those annoying freaking ads, you guys who don't do the subscription to YouTube. See, I have no control over where YouTube, well, I have little control over where YouTube put those ads. But it is what it is. Anyway, so I can see my destination out ahead of me, and ETA is 15 minutes, 16 nautical miles. So yeah, let's start a descent here. And we'll do vertical. And we'll descend at 700 feet a minute. And bring on down towards that airport. Now, I have not landed at this airport before, so it may be somewhat of a challenge for me to get in it. The runways are 12 and 30, and let's see, I don't have a ATIS for it. I'm assuming that the winds are, and this is where you get in trouble in real life, but I'm assuming that the winds are pretty um, calm, so I don't think it's going to make much difference. So I think what the plan is going to be is a left downwind for runway 12. Okay.
8591 inbound for the island.
So that's the plan. And let's see. I thought passengers were modeled on this aircraft. Let me just check. I know that we put passengers on there, on here. I guess they're not modeled. I don't know why, but I always thought that Thranda modeled the passengers. I actually got a chat list that I can actually use if I wanted to. Okay. So I am going to slow down a tad.
United 392, continue approach, runway 3 right, wind 06005, finish 1011. Finish 1011.
And bring this down
United 1916, runway 3 left, clear to land, wind 02016.
to
And United 1916, in case of a misapproach, you will initiate a right
1,000.
turn out of heading 070, climb to
Right.
5,000 feet. 070, 5,000 feet, 1916.
and change my descent profile to 1,000 feet. Whoa.
Tower, good afternoon, United 1916 is 12 miles out on 3 left. United 1916, to continue the visual approach, runway 03 left, wind
1100.
18. 2H 1010 on ring 3, continue, number 2. Copy that, 2H 1013.
Pull that power back.
101029er83. Okay, hectopascal.
And I'm looking for the field. So I think that, yeah, I can see the field way up here over the land.
Good afternoon, sir, continue.
I got, I'm at 1,300 feet.
Position 130.
Alright, get back to 130 position.
So I'm gonna come in, slow it down to about 120. Gauges look okay.
United 1916, clear in the Bravo.
So 1,000 feet, 120 knots.
0. Right on Bravo, 121.
I'm happy.
121.
120 is in flap territory. Did I take my flaps out? Ah, shucks, I did not. When my gear went up, I usually take my flaps out at about 400 feet AGL, and you know, that's what happens when you decide you're not going to use the checklist, right? So every time I make a flight without the checklist, I make an argument for using it. All right, so where is the airport? Let's get the airport back in sight. Did I? No, I haven't passed the airport.
Tower Delta 585, ILS Zulu 23 left.
Let's see. I think this is it here. I believe. I think that's the runway there. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, and 2.5 nautical miles out. So it's my airplane, and I'm gonna hand fly it on in. Okay, so let me turn parallel with the runway, and this should be the runway here. Yeah, that's the runway. And go ahead and make that turn. Make sure that my autopilot is turned off.
Let's get to runway 05 right, go for 136.
Alright, let's configure for landing. Put in that first notch of flaps. And make sure everything is pushed full forward. Alright, landing
Class
lights.
Delta
Landing lights are on. $80 knots. Hopefully at about 1,000 feet. And let's go ahead and make our turn back towards the runway. And we're looking for runway 12.
American 2547 ILS 25 right. American 2547.
Okay.
05 right, QNH 30.13. We should report again last time down below 500 feet.
And
5 right.
I see it down there.
American 547. Left runway 5 right.
Alright, another notch of flaps.
Clear to land 5 right, American 547.
Attention all aircraft. Limited Flight International altimeter 3001.
Get trimmed up.
053 back here runway via Delta on Alpha contact ground 121.9er. Good day. Delta Alpha contact ground, ready.
Oh man, don't tell me I'm too close. These trees hit the runway. 600 feet. Yeah.
500.
Cross runway Bravo, expedite crossing the runway.
Alright, 4 flaps.
Contact ground control 121.9.
And we're gonna try to put it in here.
Delta 387 to 5 mile final. Delta 387 wind 080 degrees 15.
Alright, eyes to the end of the runway. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and we're down. Alright. Don't need reverse. I do have reverse, but don't need it in this particular case. And I can look at my GPS and kind of get an idea what my what my speeds are. 40 knots. And
Southwest 122 for runway 07.
Oh, Southwest 122, runway 7080 degrees, 25
and
knots.
I don't know why I can't get this to show an outside view.
Report 5 miles.
And
Southwest 1222, we got 2 vehicles for you. The one is the number 1 is a Cessna Caravan short final for runway 07. Here, follow me. And then we got an helicopter about half miles to the left of the trajectory, about 3 miles ahead, 3,000 feet. I will the traffic. Southwest 122.
all right, and welcome to San Andros. So a short but sweet flight. And why is my yoke not working anymore? There we go. My yoke has stopped working.
Southwest 122, expedite vacating Delta.
And these are some of the technical things that I sometimes will stop me from producing the video. Of course, this issue is a result of having the contacts not behaving the way they should. All right, let's before we shut down, let's do take a quick look at the flight. Now, sometimes I will crash the sim by trying to do a replay. So if I crash, then I'm going to end it. Otherwise, we can try to enjoy a replay. So, all right. So remember, I came in way much higher than I meant to come in. Man, I was like at 600 feet right here, so I'm having to dive bomb to the ground. And by now I should have 4 flaps in. But overcorrection on that landing there on the pitch. And yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So what happened to my livery? Didn't I have a livery? You know, I don't know what happened to it, but oh, I still got it on one side. Maybe I didn't put a livery in. Um, well, anyway, I meant to. All right, guys, we were gonna do a shutdown, and so let's get the strobes and lights out. Beacon is still on. Let's turn brakes is set. Let's turn this guy off. And this will go off with this. Okay, that should stop the chatter. And yeah, so that's off. Standby power is still on. Fuel is off. All right, and let's kill this. And the battery can come off. And take a headset off. And I'm happy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this short and quick flight in the Cessna Grand Caravan. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And until next time.
Y'all come back now. Cheers.